Yep.
Alrighty, I am here with the Sportsman feature winner, Brian Hirthler. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
It's not too bad, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your race and just anything.
It's tough when you're starting out front like that. You don't have to run through traffic, but you got the good guys there because it's a heads-up start. So Logan's new here, so you don't really got a lot to go off of there. So it's kind of feeling him out, and the car's completely different from last year. So I had to feel my own car out and the adjustments because in the heat race we have a pretty heavy track, and then feature time you can see it was pretty wide, and it makes it pretty exciting racing. So you can really search around and find lines, which makes it fun for the fans and kind of fun for the drivers too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So can you tell our viewers a little bit about yourself and how you got involved in racing?
So long story short, Dad was in drag racing. My mom's parents used to come here and watch circuit track. So when they got married or started dating or whatever the story was, she started bringing my dad to the track. And then after a while, they kind of knew people and Doug Panapacker. So they ended up helping him and sponsored him. And then they got tired of not having the best of stuff. So we ended up buying him a car. And then they became car owners. And 2 years of that, then they teamed up with Dwayne Howard, and he drove for 2 years, and then my brother's old enough that he took over. So
nice.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
So being only 15 minutes away, it's this is pretty much home.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what makes Grandview special? I know you're here every Saturday.
Pretty much every Saturday, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you're running for points, you got to be pretty much here every week. And up until a couple years ago, you pretty much had to be here because of the way the handicapping was. But now you can actually take off without being penalized too bad. But kind of takes you out of the points race. So yeah, if you wanna be up there in points, you gotta commit and work and be here.
Yeah, absolutely. Are there any racing accomplishments or memories that stand out to you? I mean, you did win tonight.
Yeah, I mean the championships are cool because that just shows like you're consistent and stuff. But the 40 lapper was on my bucket list to win because the long story with that was my rookie year I started 7th in that race, and it was like my 6th or 7th race ever. And I ended up driving up and taking the lead, and it went nonstop after I did that, and it went until the end. Well, I ended up getting passed with like 2 or 3 laps to go by Kyle Bohr, and the caution came out, and I thought, oh, cool, I could maybe get him back on this restart. Well, then we went around the lap, and then he pulled in the victory lane, and I was pretty much heartbroken. So I was in the top 5 in that race every year but 2 years, and then I finally won it, not last year, but the year before. So
awesome.
Now I'd like to pick up the 38er before I finally move up, and so we'll see what we can do. And it's a long season, and seems like the car's got some speed, but there's some stout competition here. I mean, other tracks, the competition in the Sportsman division might not be as stout as here, but Grandview Speedway's got a great modified field, and I think it's got, if not the best, one of the best Sportsman fields probably in the Northeast.
That's awesome. I like to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, good job. What type of feeling does racing give you on a night like tonight?
It's tiring, fun, adrenaline. You don't try and get your highs too high and your lows too low. So you don't see me like I'm not like a fist pumper. If you do like a last lap pass or something, obviously you're going to be psyched because you don't think you're going to win, then you win.
Yeah.
So I was a little excited there, but I had 8 laps to I think it was like 8 or so laps that I finally got the lead back there, and so you're just hitting your marks, and by the time you get to victory lane, I've been there a little bit, so ready for the race. But if I ever win a 38, I will be on chip. I'll be excited.
Okay, nice.
Yep, that means more to me than probably the 76er.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone that you would like to shout out tonight?
Yeah. There's a lot of people obviously that goes into this, but I'll just keep it short. My sister-in-law's mom, Lori.
Sorry, our interview got cut short.
Yep.
But
Chatty Kathy over here.
Me? This is about you.
Hard-hitting questions.
Anyone else you want to shout out tonight?
Pioneer Pole Buildings, Whitetail Disposal. My brother, obviously, he's the mechanic behind it, so all setups are me, but all the mechanical stuff. And that's like the big reason I win championships, because I don't really break too much, because he's, driveline, motor, transmission, all that stuff, and Dave George Power with the engine. So all that, keeps me going.
Yeah, awesome.
And the fans,
this is
and
your
Miss
winner.
Sports right here. She also won. The crown. Doesn't have it on because it's a little cold. Be frozen, but see you next week.
Your Sportsman winner, Brian Hirthler.
Yay!
Thank you guys.